All right. Share my screen. Okay, started sharing. All right, cool. We good. Let me stop sharing and then start back sharing. How about that? Right here, screen one, sound, boom, done. All right, sorry about that. Should be recording on my computer as well as live on YouTube as well. So this is live on YouTube. So if you got your screen on, if y'all want to turn your camera off, you can. And then we can turn on at the end, but it is recording live on YouTube just in case parents can't make it. The reason why I'm doing this, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Williams. I'll be taking over the ROTC department. I've been working in that capacity, but very soon I'll be having all the paperwork straight within that area. You also have a packet like this, and this packet right here has some documents in it. All right. One, I gave you kind of like outline of why you're here, and that's what email we're looking at. But congratulations, if you're listening to this or viewing this, then for the most part, your child has been selected to either be a part of a board and go through our board and be selected as the lieutenant colonel or the XO, a major, or the battalion commander, in other words, or the XO, the person that helped with an assistant to the battalion commander, and other staff positions. All I did invite all kids from ninth grade, let one, which is ninth grade, let two, which is 10th graders normally, let three, which is juniors normally, and let fours. We didn't invite them because they're on their way out the door. Now, if they're first year ROTC cadet and they are in the second and 10th grade, then they're let one. But normally let ones are ninth grade, blah, blah, blah. So we give a health grade, and sometimes students don't get a health grade in PE, so they come to ROTC for it. So it's different reasons for people to be different lets. But nonetheless, thank you for showing up for this call. Sorry for my tardiness. I was on, I got off and got back on because I didn't like how the screen was showing. But I'm going to share several documents with you. And the whole purpose of me going through this process is so that you can feel kind of comfortable with what your child has going on in ROTC. I will go through first, I'm going to go through just the board. So this resume, there has to be something that the student's supposed to complete on their own. You can help with that. That's not a problem. But what we're trying to do is get our cadets to understand how to get a job, right? In order to get a job, you have to have most of the time a resume. And this is about our battalion, the Lions, third battalion, Lions Den. Um, complete the bio and resume, 2 pages of documents, right? They're gonna have a quiz. They're gonna have a quiz that they got to take. I already gave them all the answers to the quiz. Let me show you. Yep. So answers to the quiz is on this document, front and back. So they got a study guide. So I did give them the blank questions as well. So this is like the rubric. This is the rubric at the bottom showing exactly what we're going to do to kind of, how we're going to judge them, how the different people going to judge them on the board members. But then you have the quiz of all the information. And I just kind of want to go through this, and you can read most of this stuff self-explanatory, but I wanted to make sure that the students, the cadets, and the parents kind of know what's going on, right? So, battalion rubric, we will have, if they do extracurricular activities, I am in the process right now of trying to create a rifle team, a drill team, color guard team, um, Raider team, which is the physical fitness team, Orientarian team. It was too cold last weekend. We were supposed to go on Orientarian, but it didn't happen, Orientarian. But we're going to still make some teams, and we want people to be a part of it. That'll give them some points to go on this rubric to give them some more points. As well as they got to take the questions, they got to do the test. Some of them going to be attending JCLC, which is Junior Cadet Leadership Camp, which is the other packet that's in the folder. And I'm like, if you want to be a part of the staff and be a part of battalion staff, then this is an awesome opportunity for people to go to Minden for a week, for 4 days, not even a week. It's the 20th through 24th to participate with other people, other cadets in the North east quadrant of Louisiana. So that's the reason for that. So that's pretty much what this package is about. They'll have to type their own resume up, and I think I gave kind of outline of how the resume can look on the back, right? So it's front and back. So they'll just have to fill this kind of information out, type it up, and be ready to do a presentation for our staff, for our leadership, which will probably consist of the principals of the school, the maybe one or two instructors, and I may get a recruiter or somebody to come up there as well to be a part of the board so that students get used to briefing in front of other people. So that's pretty much what we have for the packet to be on the staff. That's all this is about the staff package. That was on the right side of your folder. Now, on the left side of your folder, I'm going to go through that a little bit more in detail. And I probably should have been showing you all that. It's popping up on the other screen. So the test, let me go ahead and flash through this anyway, since I have it up here. Open link. Like I'm keep popping up on my other screen. Let me drag it on, drop it. So this is all let one information. This is not hard information. It's just let ones. I know that I gave them a study guide. These are the answers. So the answers to the questions are here. So this is a study guide. That's the rank for corporal. And they can look in their book for certain things. The mission statement, which they should know. The cadet creed, which they should know by heart by now. The 5 general orders, I don't have that on. I need to add that on there. But basic information that mostly any cadet that's in ROTC should know. So 32 questions total, maybe 33 once I add that 5 general orders to write it out. So we should be good. So I'm gonna close that out real quick. Then we're gonna go into the click on the battalion. Let's make sure. Okay, there's the criteria. So again, extracurricular activities, that helps. They can be a part of ROTC activities or other teams, football, basketball, track, cheerleaders, what have you. JCLC, that's the Junior Cadet Leadership Camp that they'll be going to this summer for 4 days, May 20th through May 24th. And that's the packet we're going to go over in a little while. It says a test of 29 questions. I guess that's a 29 question minimum. A GPA, all right? We do want the GPAs to rise, and we hope that they do rise. So we're trying to keep your student on track to get a scholarship. That's why that's important. They will have to brief. They will have to do a brief. So they will create a PowerPoint and they will brief this information to us. And it'll be probably, like I said, the principals and probably a visitor and maybe another ROTC instructor. And maybe a cadets that's already on there. So I'm going to try and make it as real as possible so they can have base stakeholders in part of this. Nobody else joined. Okay, making sure. What else? ACT scores will count in the future. Right now, we're going to boost ACT scores to 20, right? Minimum of 20. That's how I go. And leadership potential, right? That's it. And it go in here, and that's how they kind of do the matrix. Different people will we'll put a name up here, different people, then put these numbers in here, the criteria. That's really it. All right. So I think that concludes. I just want to go through those questions. This the actual blank question, this the answer, this the resume that you just saw, and this the battalion criteria. Next thing we'll go to the JCLC. Let's go ahead and go over here. Bring this down. Making sure nobody else trying to get in the meeting. All right, I'm recording this again for other people. So kind of out of order, right? I should have typed on the first one first. All right, so we'll go through this a little bit different. All right, the schools that will be going May 20th through 24th. All right, make that a little bit bigger so you can read it. As you can see, all the schools in Caddo Parish plus Bastrop, Wasman, and Minden, right? So all these schools are Caddo Parish schools. 120 cadets. I'm allowed 5 males and 7 females. So that's why I said congratulations if your child was selected. It's not a small, that's not a small thing. That's a big thing. Your child was selected, and I personally think that they can handle it. This is just information about what's going to happen there, who can come, who can't come. As you can see, this is a criteria because they will be doing a lot of work. So if they overweight, that will be an issue. This is the part that I'm concerned about the most. I will be honest and tell you, emotionally mature. A lot of kids are very much emotional when it comes to people talking to them, but the ones that got selected, I think they will be okay. I can't 100% guarantee, but I hope so. But knowing how to just control their own actions and deeds would be the best thing I would say. If people have a medical issue or concern, they do have waivers. If it has not been a problem, like a kid have asthma, but they never have any flare-ups or problems, then it'd be good. I already turned in the initial list of the cadets that I believe will be attending. I do have to get five, I think $5 per cadet got to be paid, and I got to pay that by April. And I already turned in their uniform size so they can get uniforms. They do need to buy a T-shirt, so I really need to say $20 or $25 probably, because the shirts cost from a different prices. They know the prices of shirts. Um, Other things we'll go over is the package. This is stuff that's in the package that I will go over with you real quick too. And that's really it. That concludes what it's all about, who will be attending, the time frame, and everything. So very short, simple, to the point. If you have any questions, you raise your hand. I'm looking over to make sure you don't have any questions, and we can go back over it. It's at Camp Minden, right? Camp Minden. So we'll be there. Really simple. I'm gonna close that out. The next one, initial LOI. Is that the initial? Commando Miller. Let's see if this is the right one. Open. All right. So this is the piece right here that I should have probably clicked on first. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I'm not seeing where I can make it bigger. Not seeing it. Oh, they go right here. Plus. All right, cool beans. All right, so this is the first page in your book. First page, basically the parent of, and I didn't put anybody's name down there. I think I just put a deadline down there. That's it. Nonetheless, May 20th through 24th. That's when we're going. We'll be in the first camp, and we'll do in processing the first day. That Tuesday, there'll be in processing, doing drill and ceremony training, helping and seeing what other folks doing in other schools. Repelling the next day on Wednesday and orienteering. That's when they basically have a map and they have some points they have to show, and we'll show them how to show their map to true north, and they'll go and reach that point, and then they'll go find another one. It's all about speed, about racing, it's about trying to be fast and get it and do it faster than other people, so it'd be competitive, which is cool. Repelling is when they go up a big old wall and they come off and they just basically jump backwards and jump all the way down. So really cool that your child learn how to do that. They'll learn how to tie the Swiss C tie and go on from there. Through though Thursday, LSU, Shreveport STEMs, and physical fitness training. Be a lot of people come there to help with the students with science, technology, engineering, and math, which is the way of the future with all this electronic stuff going on, electric cars, electric this, electric that, solar power. So all students should be looking into STEMs, really important. Team building on Friday. So they'll be doing a lot of competition sports, a lot of, hey, how can we do this together? What can we do with strangers, not with people at the school? They'll be like BTW there. Then we'll mix them up with other schools and make new teams. And then all of a sudden we'll have kids growing in relationships, students, young adults growing in community and growing in relationships. Swimming, I don't know how the swimming gonna go, but hey, there it goes in Camp Minden. So hopefully, if they don't know how to swim, I'm sure they have life vests. I know you have certified lifeguard and you have other people out there, or we may want to be getting in the water if they just can't swim. I just can't tell you that right off the back. This will be my first time experiencing as well. And then Saturday they have drill and ceremony competition. So basically, every day they have some practice going on with their teams, creating some stuff so that by the time they finish, they'll have a good time and they've learned a lot. The cadets that has went in the past have all said it was fun. They enjoyed it. They wish they can go back. So hopefully, your child will be able to go and attend. Again, the dates are May 20th through 25th. We'll be out of school. We're with the first camp. So hopefully that'll be a good thing. I got 3 screens. So if you're looking crazy, I'm looking crazy for that reason. All right, let me close this out. Hopefully I'm closing the wrong thing. All right. And last but not least, the registration package, which is the longest packet. Open that link up, drag and drop, make it bigger. All right, this is a huge package. So, parents, all I need you to do is take your time, glance over it, add your student's name to this. This will be JCLC event or summer camp. You can easily put it on there. Where's my sheet at? All right, I think I found it. Oh, that's a waiver. All right. So JCLC, your BTW, the event dates will be May 20th through the 24th, and the state of Louisiana, which is self-explanatory. You'll add your parent name, your the participant name, signature, parent name, signature. Then I sign it when I get the completed package back as the Army instructor signature. Next page, general information. Again, the school. I will put my name on there. That's fine. I can put my name on there. If you want to, you put Lieutenant Colonel Williams, and my name is spelled out inside of the area of Terrence. Uh, Cadet name, middle last name, first name, middle initial. The let year, the students should know what let they are. They're let one, let two, let three, and if they male or female. And please give us some good emergency phone numbers to make sure we can call somebody if something happens. Any significant events, okay, what this is right here. Oh, insurance card can be added on there. You can put in the information, take a picture of it, what have you. Text it to me and I can download it and save it to her or add it to attachment. List of any allergies and list of any medication. Have the cadet to sign and the parent to sign. That's the second sheet, right? That's all we're doing with the second sheet. Oh, let me scroll down. Can't multitask. I'm over here failing at multitasking. All right. And I definitely appreciate you all getting on. Consent for medical treatment, right? May 20th through 31st. They put on the whole time, but that's a consent form. Go ahead, parents. Sign, and then I'll sign up under it and add any information that you need to add on there. Next page. Page 4. So if a cadet need medication, y'all need to tell us what medication we have permission to do, supply it to us, and let us know what it is and the dosage of any other medication, and we will assist while they're there. So please just go through that, fill this out. Again, this is all waivers, all information, disclosures to make sure we all on one page. Clothing checklist. This is some of the things that I have to give to the cadets. And if you want to go buy some of this stuff, some sunscreen, you're more than welcome to. Remember I said, oh, well, they talking about sleeping shirt, but I would like to have a team shirt. The shirts are from $15, youth size. I mean, yeah, youth size, all the way up to $25 for 2X's. Any X's and above, X large and above is 25, $20 for small through medium, small through large, and then U size is $15. I was hoping parents would buy it. I was hoping students would buy it, and I was hoping that nieces, nephews, little brothers and sisters would buy shirts that U size so they can look up to their brothers or sisters, their big brothers and sisters. So here's the bags that we have to give them. That's our packing list that we have to give them. That's what that is. Simple to the point, and that's where we'll want them to have a t-shirt. And then you'll sign or receive additional copies of the checklist. We'll be going to the parents, so we'll get that to you. All right. We'll give you additional copies of this. Anything you sign, we'll give you copies of it, make sure they have it. All right. I think that was 2 pages of that. All right. You have this pack in your hand. That's why I'm not going too depth with this. All right. So standard of conduct. So again, we want our students to behave in a professional tone and way, a mature tone and way, and not causing problems. So again, we're asking for kids to refrain from doing certain things, maintain a positive attitude, and to be mature in handling any situation that happens around them. They are 100% in control of their attitude and their abilities. For some reason, we are challenged with people thinking that somebody made them do something. Nobody make you do something. You choose to do something. The person did something. However, you choose how you react. Right? It's consequences, choice and consequences. So we asking cadets to be 100% control of themselves when somebody doing something that they shouldn't be doing or doing something to them. Go and tell a responsible adult and report it. Not calling, snitch, not worrying about all that stuff, but just doing what you need to do that's decent, orderly, and morally correct, right? So that's the part that I think we have the most problems with right now. Students taking responsibility for their actions and not blaming somebody else for the action they take. And all they have to do is report it, right? So that's it on that piece. No smoking, no tobacco, no vapes, none of that stuff. Definitely need to do hygienes and take care of their bodies, and then be properly show respect. That's it. Just show respect. All right, we're going down to the state of Louisiana, making sure nobody else join in. All right. This waiver right here is a liability waiver. We are on a National Guard camp, so the state of Louisiana National Guard is asking us to sign a waiver. Not that know that hey, things gonna happen. If your child get injured, you're not trying to sue them or take advantage of them. Hey, you know that this is a risk, but at the end of the day, they just want to make sure everything's decent in order. You can read over there on your own time and get the particulars to that. All right, those documents right there. Again, cadet sign, print, parent sign, print. We almost done. Camp Mender Repel and Confidence Course permission slip. So they got a course that they will be running. That's one part of the competitions. And a repelling, I already told you you're gonna do that on day 2. I want to say day 2. So we definitely need permission for your child to participate, and we're asking that you go ahead and write your child's birthday on there so we can know what age they are. There's kids, the child signed it, the cadet signed it, print their name and date it, then parent sign, print and date. Really simple, too easy. No harm, no foul. Few more pages go, and we'll be done on this call. We will be taking several photos, several videos, several pictures. I know while I'm there, I'll be taking many because I want to make sure the next class come in next year will see how much fun the cadets are having. So this is just asking permission to do so for release. And I definitely want to put them in newspapers. So I will be doing some press release to put them in newspapers and get some footage for them to get some video footage of the cadets participating and hoping that they will show it positive things that we're doing at Booker T. Washington High School, New Technology High School. So again, cadet need to put their name on there, parents sign, giving them permissions, and then I would sign and write my name on there as well as the Army instructor in charge. All right. Cadet name, parent name, signature, boom, boom. All right, this is the press release for LSU. Again, they'll be out there with STEM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And while they're out there, they want to definitely capture some videos of what they're doing with the cadets to help them get better prepared for school. LSU is a premier school in this area, so they're getting trained by some of the best of the state of Louisiana have to offer, and that's LSUS. Let me clarify, LSUS. All right, not just LSU in general, and that's a part of STEM Training Day. So again, please sign. Write the minor's name on there, the cadet's name. Have a witness, have somebody else sign with you. Somebody else in the house can sign as well, and then date it. And we should go from there. I don't see nothing about a notary. Usually, when they ask for witness, they ask for notary, but I don't see a notary. And last but not least is the actual physical. Because they will be doing physical activities, they will have to take a physical. So that price may just went up for that physical. It will be a cost for that physical. The last I know, they'll charge like $20 a physical. However, I would say safe number to say $50. $50. Just worst case scenario, best case scenario, the t-shirt. Let's say your child wear a large, small through large, then 20 plus the $25. So $25 to $50 for this transaction. I do not know how much they charge you for high school physicals now, but they will have to do a high school physical to say that they can participate and make sure everybody's doing it. So that's 12 pages we just went through. Again, I am Lieutenant Colonel LaTerrence Williams, retired. I am your students, your cadet, your child's senior Army RE instructor, and at BTW, New Technology High School. I'm excited about doing things like this, where we not only having meetings in person, but can do it by Zoom. And I can supply you with documents like this and your children, taking them home and giving it to y'all like responsible young adults, and going through the process of getting a position next year on our staff. Next year, they will be hosting a lot more, meeting a lot more, leading meetings, and having agendas and having other things for it. This year is a transitional year to having some comfortable, getting students comfortable, getting myself comfortable, and learning the ropes. I am new at the school, and I'm trying my best to figure out everything quickly and create these extracurriculum activities in ROTC for the cadets to stay busy, active, and engaged. Um, we only got one goal, is to make tomorrow better for all of us. And the way we make things better for all of us is by inspiring, motivating, encourage people to be the positive difference. Having each one of our cadets and each one of the students at the school take accountability for their actions and be responsible for what they do. Choose to respond in a positive way. This is an effort to try and choose to respond in a positive way. Just FYI, we do have military ball March 7th. Email traffic went out. Announcements going to get read. That's next Friday. We're doing it in conjunction with Woodlawn. I just feel it would be better to do it with somebody else, plus because I don't have as much experience, but it'll have more people to be able to have fun and get to know more people as well. So all about trying to unite Shreveport, Louisiana, all together, all the schools. And I love to partner with people to make it a better adventure for everyone. So that's pretty much what I had for the presentation today. If there are any questions, please raise your hand. Let me stop sharing my screen. If you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. I will unmute you, or you can unmute yourself. I think I gave you permission to unmute yourself. Tie was crooked. All right. Not seeing any hands go up. I do greatly appreciate you being on this call. Definitely excited when parents decide to be active. And for those who did not make the meeting, I did this live. I'm recording this on YouTube, and investing now 2021. And I will share the link with you all in an email so that you all can look at the recording. And if you have questions about what to do, then you can do that. And I'm dressed like this for professional day. Today will be for professional day at school. So we are participating in that. Tomorrow's supposed to be males wear their favorite socks or wear their favorite shoes day, and females wear their favorite socks with decoration charms or whatever they're gonna put on there. So hey, hopefully you all knew that. Hopefully they shared that information with y'all, and hopefully JROTC is the leaders on the campus that doing the stuff that the school is asking. You only in high school one time, right? And then once you don't finish it, you can't do it. You can do college forever. You can go back to college over and over again. You can go there forever. But high school, that's all you get is one chance. Middle school, one chance. Elementary, one chance. So I'm asking these cadets to understand that and move forward with an ideal and concept of being their very best and doing their very best and taking advantage of all opportunities. So everybody out there that get to see this, that's what I got for you all. Booker T. Washington, New Technology High School. We're on and popping, and the JRTC department is growing, growing, growing. And your child that was selected to go to JCLC as well as to receive an application to be on our board. We're looking forward to the briefings. They already have these packets. March 28th is the actual day of the board. March 28th will be the actual day of the board where we'll actually work and see them in action. And so they have time to work on this and study those questions and answer them. And then I give them a quiz later on so we can see who scored the highest. Again, we appreciate you for your time and your effort. I hope y'all have a good night. Lieutenant Colonel Williams out.